Hello everybody, this is Webbit. I've noticed that a lot of people that are taking this course are kind of newbies to coding. And I've also noticed that Marcus is helping out a lot. They're even calling him Senpai Marcus now. So great job there, Marcus. Um, but I thought that perhaps I should also help a little bit. So this video is for you who are new to coding and are using Visual Studio Code. And the tool that I want you to learn or to start use is debugging. Something that helped me a lot when I started coding. Um, Basically, to explain it fast, it's basically a way to make you understand what's actually happening with your code, okay? Coding is a little bit, when you're writing code, right? To make it very easy here now, it's basically like a waterfall. You start here at the top of your document, and then the code or the program looks at the code. It goes from the top and it goes down, down, all the way to the end. Okay? So as a programmer, what you can do is you can use this run debugging program, sorry, or debugging tool, sorry, to actually see what's happening and where and how variables, what value they are gaining, what's going wrong, and such, right? So let's try it out, okay? So if I don't know if you've noticed, but you have like numbers for each of the rows that when you're writing code in Visual Studio Code, and if you actually hover to the left of those rows, you can see there's like a red dot, right? This red dot is called breaking point, and it basically makes it so that you ask the program to stop here. Don't go any further than here, okay? And you can have one breaking point, and you can have one breaking point for each row if you want to. So let's try it out, okay? Let's see here. So I want to, let's say I'm a newbie and I want to see, okay, I've created two variables here, right? Strings. And I've given them values, okay? I want to see if this is working. Down here, I've also created new variables. And this one here, it's a method that's used to, which is also a hint, I guess, for exercise or assignment 1, exercise 2, which can make it so that the string becomes a number, which is needed if you want to calculate something. Because Java, I'm a JavaScript guy, but Java I found is very strict. So basically, since it's so strict, you have to have the right data type to do anything, which is partly true for JavaScript as well, I guess you can. So, but that's what I'm doing here, okay? So I'm trying to make it so that the string, which are letters, becomes numbers, okay? So I want to check if that also works. I want to check if does this work actually. And then at the end, I'm basically writing a code which is I take the two numbers, which I hopefully have made work. So they are the correct data type, right? Not strings, they are number data types. And then I'm trying to calculate this, okay? I take the first number divided by the second number, and then I use math round, which is basically a way to round the number so it becomes, so it is without decimals, okay? And then I print it out. Okay, so I want to see if that works too, and I want to see if it actually prints out that stuff. So let's try it, okay? So I will start by pressing start debugging. You can also press F5 as you see here before, as you see, you can actually do it like this if you want to, all right? Or you can go, as I did here, start debug, like through run and then start debugging. Okay. As you noticed, there's nothing here in the terminal, right? It's actually stopped. And when it stops, you get like a small toolbar. Basically, what I usually use is this one here, which basically tells the program to go to the next breaking point, right? The next red dot. And you can also put stop, which puts you out of it. You can, I'm pressing F5. You can also, let's say I want to go like here, and then I notice, this code is not correct. Then I can actually put restart here. So when I'm in the debugger, okay, I can do like this. Something is not right here. Okay, this is right. I don't need to do this. I can press here. And then the first breaking point is here. So it will stop here, okay? Let's do this. So I put the restart again. And then it starts here. So it started stopped where I wanted it to stop. and now I will see if my variables are actually working. So I press this one, step over. I wanted to create a variable, I wanted it to be a string, and I wanted the value to be 65.5. You have the value over here on the left, see here, you have variables, and you have like the variable name and its value. And by looking at these, I don't know what to call it in English, you can see that it's a string and it has the value of 65.5. Let's say if I put another one, let's say I put sentence equal hello, okay, like this, and I will do it like this. I can't put this on, sorry. Okay, I'll do it like this. Yeah, and this is also a string, right? And you can see the value here. If you notice also, you can see the value if you hover over it. Like if I go to sentence here, where it is, yeah, you have hello, which is the value that I've given this variable. And I have it above the coder hash and value one. You don't have to think about that, just the value right now. So you have hello, that's correct. I have a number, it's 15.2, that's also correct. That's what I wanted to give it. And I have number one, which is 65.5, that's also correct. Which this is what I wanted to give it, right? And you also have it on the left, and you also have it on the right, right? You can see here, here, and here. So this looks good. My code is perfect. Great. Let's continue. Let's go to the next breaking point. Oops, let's see here. Let's actually redo it. I'll do retry here again. As I said, retry is great because then you can go back to the first breaking point, right? And you can change your first breaking point. So if now my first breaking point is here, but now I've added a new breaking point. So I'll click here. And now this is my first breaking point. Okay? So basically now I want to check. Alright, so here I wanted my code. I've created a new variable. And in this new variable I want to have this value, but I want it to have the correct data type. I want it to be a number. I don't want to be a string, okay? Because computers are kind of stupid. And if you take two strings and then divide them, it won't work because you can't divide a string, the computer says. You have to be a number data type. So let's see if it does what I want. So basically this means that I take number one, this variable here. You can see it's here too, right? Yeah. It's also here too. Number two is here as well. So they have this value because I've stated it here. And as I said before, you can notice that it's like a waterfall, right? So basically it starts up here, goes, okay, he creates this one, he creates this one, he creates this one. But this one doesn't have a value yet because we put a breaking point here, okay? So hopefully this has the same value as number one, but in the correct data type. Let's see. Yeah, that's a number. See that? Here's, here as well. And if I go here now, yeah. And if I look here, yeah, there it is as well. There is no value for number one yet, right? Because we haven't gone through this one too, this row yet. So let's do that. This one should be the same, right? It should be 15.2, but in the correct data type. Yep. And now it should be here too. Yep. And you have it here as well. So the last row of my code, basically, I want to calculate this, and I'm using something called math round, which is basically it's rounding off the answer. When I take 65.5 divided by 15.2, I want to make it so that there are no decimals. It should be 4. Yeah, right? It's 4. And then if everything goes right here, systemout.print line should make it so that there becomes like a code here which says 4.0. Yeah. So this is a great tool, okay? If you have any questions, you can go free to ask. Try to do my best. Might not be as good as Marcus, but I have some experience, so I'm not too the newbie. And try to use this one as much as possible, because it's one thing to write code, but it's very important that you actually also understand the code that you're writing, because otherwise you won't learn. And in future assignments, if you haven't learned the basics, then that's going to be hard for you. Okay, I wish you all a good night. Have a good one.